come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Matt Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
And guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. The Houston Rockets begin the game with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Leonard. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good. A three-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. LA Clippers with the basketball. To Leonard. Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
From long range.
That's his first.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3, no good. Off the mark. Only makes 1 of 3. Goes to the right side. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And it's rejected.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's Rockets ball. There's the toss. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Sometimes in this game, the shots don't fall. You have to get yourself to the next play, though. That's the most important thing.
And count the basket.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And he adds the free throw. And he knocks it down at the line. Leonard. James Harden tips it. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Rockets have the ball. Schroeder. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Harden with it up top. Leads four. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And the slam.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Shot from the lane won't go. To Harden. And scores. Strong take.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Take stock of the floor. To Leonard. 5 on the shot clock. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Harden in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Schroeder. Wide open look. Won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
And count the basket inside.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, blocked away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fast pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Leonard.
Idiot for not passing the ball or shooting the ball.
Fine to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
LA with 4 to shoot. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Throws it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. It's LA Clippers ball. To Vucevic. Block shot.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
That one's going to be out of bounds. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 22.
To Paul George. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. And that's rebounded by Houston. Here's Schroeder with it. Lead stands at 10. To Porter. Short jumper off the mark.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
LA with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Won't go. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His team leads it by 10. Can't connect from inside. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Schroeder.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Curling inside. Porter down to Gobert. And the Clippers with the rebound. Can't connect. Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Porter. The drive right to the basket. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. George. You've got to get that one to go. Porter to Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Schroeder to Gobert. Rudy Gobert missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To George. Trying to cash in. George with a shot, no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Rockets way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here comes the screen. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Schroeder to Gobert. Gets a look. Can't hit. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Schroeder with it. Minute gone by in this second quarter. To Kevin Huerter. That's no good. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Kevin Huerter at the line. First one, count it.
Entering the game for the Houston Rockets, number 33.
And he makes them both. Clippers have the basketball. To Paul George. Probing the defense. Paul George. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. The jumper's off the
Oh,
mark.
we'll see if he is minus. I'm running up there.
Can't connect. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. And a throwdown. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Vucevic. Flushes it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. He'll run the offense.
In the court.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. Dennis Schroeder. That out of his range and no good. George. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, Houston.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And that one is out. Not that time.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw.
Los Angeles, number 34.
Goes 2 for 2. Harden with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. That's not his range. It's no good. To Vucevic. Short jumper won't go down.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Good look that time, but off the mark. Lets it fly from long range. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. For three. That's how you defend. To Harden. James Harden. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish play. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Deep two there, won't go. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
With the interception.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
James Harden. He's 2 for 2 now. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He's a scorer and an elite passer.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the Rockets clear the board. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The shot almost. To Harden. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
For the Houston Rockets, number 27, Rudy Gobert.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
To Harden. James Harden. 3 for 3 in this first half.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. Runner's good there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's LA Clippers ball.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
2 minutes left.
To George. They'll get it down to Leonard. Not that time. To Harden. James Harden. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard. It's a big finish. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three. Can't connect. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And the Clippers able to clear the board. To Paul George. Strong finisher, Paul George.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
You're killing me.
Nothing going here on that drive. To George. Short jumper off the mark.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert. I got your help here.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Clippers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
To Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Houston takes over. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
James Harden at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Harden hits the free throw. It's a three-point play. The Rockets extend their lead.
I'm here. I got ball. D up, y'all.
Here comes the screen.
I got your help.
Great pass to set it up. And the finish. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Here's Leonard for two. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Harden against George. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. To the rim, lays it up and in.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Houston with the basketball. For three, not a good shot there as he misses it. Kawhi Leonard against Harden. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he missed the free throw. Gets to the basket and scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Paul George to Leonard. Shot won't go. To Kevin Huerter. Here's a chance from long range, and the Clippers have the rebound. To Paul George. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
To Harden. From long range. Not that time. Rudy Gobert. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To George. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Leonard. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. To Leonard. Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Harden into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Leonard. Oh, big finish at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And look out.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Clippers have the basketball. Doesn't get the bounce. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I like that.
Count the basket at the rim.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
To Schroeder. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good, and no foul, and a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Houston Rockets are at the limit. Substitutions, Houston.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Short jumper stays out. And now Houston has the basketball. Schroeder to Harden. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. Schroeder with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 4 out of 10.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got him. Here we go.
Five seconds to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit. It's James Harden once again. To Porter. They get it down to Harden. Easy path to the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Leonard. Has a chance. Shot for Leonard. No good. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Porter to Harden. Has a look. Harden shot, no good. Oh, but they call goaltending and count the basket. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Houston Rockets, number 41.
It's Rockets ball. To Harden. Sizing up the defense.
Cutter, to the tag.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Rises for the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Harden with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Porter. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Harden couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 13, Paul George. Entering the game for Houston, number 3.
To Paul George. Rudy Gobert sends it away. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Bobby Portis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First try, no good. Missed the second one as well. Here's Schroeder with it. Looking to make something happen. To Kevin Huerter.
Screen coming, screen.
Porter to Schroeder.
Shoot that, boy.
Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers.
Oh, I've been waiting for this matchup.
To George. Schroeder to Kevin Huerter. The screen sets him up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Hey, we switching here.
Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Looking good. 4 for 5.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Long heave from 3/4 court. There's the buzzer. 3/4 complete. It's been all Rockets. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the 4th quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle down, they can win this game by 50.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Knocks it down off the step back.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Schroeder to Kevin Huerter. To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Rockets have the ball. Schroeder to Kevin Huerter. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Eight-second violation. It's going the other way. Just not going down. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. He throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Schroeder. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden. Screen coming. 4-3. It's George with the rebound. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
The assist from number 13, James Harden.
Knocked loose. Here comes the screen.
Believe in yourself.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Substitution being made in this one. Has a look. Offensive rebound. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Won't go. Another follow. Stays out. Harden in possession. His guys holding the big lead. And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Got it from the line. New blood coming in for both sides. Leonard. Nice pass to get things going.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Houston takes over. Schroeder To Harden. Screen coming.
Right.
Harden. To Schroeder. Fires the three. That's not his range. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Harden. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
For three. Buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Houston with the basketball. Deep left corner. Has a chance. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Leonard. It was right there. To Harden. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Here's a chance from long range. It's good for three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Cashes in for two.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
I got ball. Got so far.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Leonard to Paul George.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Beyond the arc for three. Not a good shot there as he misses it. From long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Kawhi Leonard here against Harden. LA with 4 to shoot to George. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Kawhi Leonard, now 3 for 9.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Leonard. Sets him up. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Wow, that was vicious. Slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Runner's good there. 15-footer at the buzzer. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets put on a show in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Clippers did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The Houston Rockets showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Clippers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.